How did Soviet collectivization affect social class? Have you ever wondered how a major policy change can reshape an entire society? Let's look at Soviet collectivization and its impact on social class in the Soviet Union. Soviet collectivization was a significant policy introduced in the late 1920s and early 1930s. It aimed to transform agriculture by consolidating individual farms into large, state-controlled collective farms. This shift had profound effects on social class structures, especially in rural areas. Before collectivization, rural society was divided into distinct classes. Wealthier peasants, known as Kulaks, owned larger farms and had more resources. They were often seen as class enemies by the state. The collectivization campaign targeted these kulaks, leading to their dispossession, deportation, and, in many cases, death. This aggressive approach effectively dismantled the kulak class and redistributed land and resources into collective farms. As a result, the traditional class hierarchy in the countryside was largely erased. The state aimed to create a more socially leveled peasantry by eliminating private land ownership. This meant that many peasants who once identified with a specific class now found themselves working collectively on state-controlled farms. The idea was to align rural social relations with socialist principles, emphasizing collective ownership over individual wealth. However, the process was not without its challenges. Many peasants resisted collectivization, sometimes violently. Some chose to slaughter their livestock or destroy their farming tools rather than surrender them to collective farms. The forced nature of collectivization, along with harsh state measures like arrests and deportations, created widespread fear and suffering among the rural population. For many, losing private property felt like a return to serfdom, as they were compelled to work on collective farms without the freedom to leave. Despite these hardships, the goal of collectivization was to eliminate class-based exploitation and create a unified social class of peasants working for the common good. This policy was a crucial step in the Soviet vision of building a socialist society. By replacing fragmented, class-divided rural communities with collective farms, the state sought to promote social equality through collective ownership. In practical terms, collectivization also aimed to mobilize agricultural production to support rapid industrialization and urban development. While the immediate human cost was immense, the policy reshaped social relations in rural areas. It abolished private landholding classes and integrated peasants into a collective economic system aligned with socialist ideology. The legacy of Soviet collectivization continues to be a topic of discussion and analysis, reflecting the complex interplay between social class and economic systems in history.